Welcome back to the BetCanada channel. I am Jeff Lloyd, and let's talk about one of the most exciting games on the NFL slate this Sunday. Yes, the Cleveland Browns, who were hosting the Green Bay Packers. We did a video in the not too far past talking about the Micah Parsons addition for the Green Bay Packers, and that vaulted them from no longer being a contender in the NFC to being a favorite, not just in the NFC, but the NFL overall, as far as being a Super Bowl contender this year. Well, Green Bay went in to Cleveland today, and the Cleveland Browns defense did not care any way whatsoever about the Green Bay Packer offense. They fought with them all day, held the run game back, kept Jordan Love in check. A 3-0 game at halftime. Late in the second half, the Green Bay Packers get the game to 10 to nothing. In the building, for the fan base for the Cleveland Browns, it felt at that point that game was insurmountable and that game was most likely over. Well, rookie running back Quinshawn Judkins had something else to say. Tore off an 11-yard run, then tore off a 38-yard run. And all of a sudden, the Cleveland Browns had some momentum going. Couple of pass interference calls. The Browns first and goal at the 1. And before you could bat an eyelash, the Cleveland Browns had fourth and goal from the 20. They make the field goal. They cut it to 10-3. Jordan Love was pressured all day long by the Green Bay Packers offensive line, not containing Myles Garrett, not containing Mason Graham, certainly not contending veteran defensive tackle Malik Collins. They pressured Love all day. They were in the backfield. Love threw a pass short, intercepted by Brown safety Grant Delpit, who returned it deep into Packer territory. This time, however, the Browns and their youth and their enthusiasm cashed it in. Browns had the ball first and goal at the 1. In the backfield, rookie tight end Harold Fenton Jr., rookie undrafted free agent defensive tackle who doubles as a fullback, Aiden Huntington in the backfield. Dotting the I in the backfield, rookie running back Quinshawn Judkins. Browns tied the game 10-10. Green Bay drives. There was even a controversial forced fumble that many Browns fans thought Devin Bush recovered. The initial call was that Josh Jacobs held onto the ball. There was not enough evidence to overspew it. The Green Bay Packers line up for the field goal. Denzel Ward busts in off the edge, and it looked like he got a piece of it. He did not. However, veteran tackle Shelby Harris, who was outstanding today for the Cleveland Browns, did get a piece of it. Browns pick up the ball at around their own 38, 40-yard line. Green Bay, with a misstep by Micah Parsons, gives Cleveland free 5 yards. Browns pick up a couple more yards. It's about 19 seconds left in the game. Cleveland Browns no longer with a timeout. They hit David Njoku over the middle. David Njoku settles down, tackled about the 38. The Browns rush to the ball. They spike it. They bring in their rookie kicker, Andre Schmidt. Now, week 1, Andre Schmidt missed an extra point and missed a field goal, all of which would have changed the outcome of week 1, and the Cleveland Browns would have beaten the Cincinnati Bengals at home. Folks were ready to run Schmidt out of town. In July, Schmidt lost his mother. And at the time, he was relatively unknown to the Browns fan base. They had veteran kicker Dustin Hopkins, and many just felt the Browns, because they were paying Hopkins a decent amount of money, were going to run with Dustin Hopkins as their kicker this year. Final preseason game-winning field goal attempt. The Browns gave that opportunity to Andre Schmidt. Andre Schmidt hit the field goal in that preseason game, changing the decision-making for the Cleveland Browns, who decided to go with the rookie kicker. So Schmidt, who had been through a lot personally and certainly on the field, came back in week 2 in Baltimore, quietly made his kicks. Nobody really knew, obviously, because the Baltimore Ravens had a really, really big lead and took care of the Cleveland Browns pretty handily in week 2. But here was the young man in this situation, 55-yard field goal. He misses it. Nobody in Cleveland ever wants to see him again or hear his name again. Well, Andre Schmidt, for a brief moment, has found a way to ingratiate himself to all of the city of Cleveland. He buries the 50-yard field goal dead center with room to spare. Huntington Bank Park explodes. Now, the Cleveland Browns probably are not going to be contenders this year. They have a big hole at the quarterback position. Right now, Joe Flacco is handling it mostly because the Browns kind of need a player coach on the field. Rookie running back, rookie tight end, rookie wide receiver, rookie defensive tackle, rookie linebacker, rookie kicker. The Browns have a lot of rookies on their team, and they need some stabilizing veterans to get these guys through the early weeks of this season, which is why Joe Flacco is still running the show for the Cleveland Browns. But this team is young, it's gritty, it's talented. Don't get me wrong. They probably have the best defensive tackle in the rookie class. Quinshon Judkins, through 2 games, is performing best out of all of the rookie running backs. Harold Fannin looks to be a great security blanket for the Cleveland Browns offense. Isaiah Bond, an afterthought, brought in late, had a couple of receptions today, but also was wide open on a flea flicker that Joe Flacco never threw. Also was wide open sitting in the honey hole on a cover 2 that Joe Flacco overthrew him. This Browns team, again, don't know how many games they're gonna win here in 2025, but the foundation is being set, and they need a quarterback, but they do have 2 first-round picks in the 2025 NFL Draft. So they have the opportunity to address that position long term, in addition to rookie quarterbacks Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Right now, a win like today, and it kinda stings Browns fans because they could probably conceivably be 2-1 at this point, but they will take it. And in a situation like this, for a team that's young, mixed with a lot of veterans who are probably closer to the end than they certainly are the prime of their careers, a win like this was needed. It makes the coach's words more listenable, more followable, and more capable of being believed that can lead to success. That's what came out of this Cleveland Browns Green Bay Packers team today, came today. Now, the Green Bay Packers, I don't think anything's gonna change what is ultimately the path for them in 2025. In fact, this might serve as a wake-up call for the Green Bay Packers that you don't win a game unless you can give 60 minutes. But for the city of Cleveland and the Browns fan base and a front office and coaching staff that certainly needed a feel-good moment, they got just that today. The Deshaun Watson sting crushed this franchise for a few years. And now that they are kind of moving past that, have all their draft assets back, things finally picking back up again in the city of Cleveland. Everybody's favorite team to root for, even though they don't always win. Jeff Lloyd, the Bet Canada channel. Throw a like on the video, throw a comment on the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel.